ain't chasing, cause they ain't give a way back before I was up, oh no. And I ain't shaving, cause they be tryna front, but I know what you want, she wants some Prada. That's on my shoes, that's on my shirt, that's on my collar. Once I hit it back, cause I'm a baller. I tell that to do it, and she said Tada. I get a lot of guala, I spend it all on Prada. That's on my shoes, that's on my shirt, that's on my collar. Once I hit it back, cause I'm a baller. I tell that to do it, and she said Tada. I get a lot of guala, I spend it all on.
So basically, my plan is just to shoot a lot of threes.
It's about countering.
I like to reach a lot, foul, do whatever to make you feel me on the sticks.
I'm Chandler Gregg, and I am going to win the 250K tournament.
Now that's the kind of confidence that you need to win this tournament.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams. As we're just about ready to get this one started.
Well, thank you.
You already do. You and he are winning play. David, thank you. So with Lowry on the bench, here's the five for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Joe Dumars, Garnett out there with Pierce. Then it's Iverson, and it's Mike in at the center position. And for Phoenix, Jimmy Butler is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Russell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Houston at the two guard. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
Here's Iverson after Magic Johnson's bucket. Iverson kicks to Dumars. Pierce inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Back to Green. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Draymond has such a gorgeous touch. Always nice to see the big man sink the floater.
Here's Iverson. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Johnson. Green, the pass to Johnson. Pass to Green. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, good recognition there. Draymond exploits the heart of that defense.
Jazz passing it around. Here's Garnett. That one, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. On the wing, Johnson. Outside, Butler. Pass to Houston. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pierce with a wide open look. Sinks the triple.
And Pierce squaring up immediately after getting the pass.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. The pass to Houston. Takes it inside. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Utah leading to the paint. Here's Garnett. Green with the block.
Green really puts forth a ton of effort on the defensive side. Always a shot blocking threat.
Houston can't get it to go. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Butler against Pierce. Over Butler. The shot by Pierce will not go. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Green driving the lane, and it's Russell with that extra effort.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
Now here's Pierce, and stolen by Butler. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. Outside Butler. 1:10 left to play here in the first. Houston, no good with the triple.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Shoots from 8. Butler with the steal. Green deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Iverson. A step-back shot here. And he hits the jumper for 2.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Outside, Green. Pass to Houston. Takes a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Showing patience, taking time to read the defense. Draymond finds the open man.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Dumars. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Iverson outside. But Trey, he can't get that one. Here's Houston. And no good on the last second attempt this time. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns ahead, leading by just 2. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Pierce, Allen Iverson out there with Dumars. And it's Garnett, and it's Mikan in at the 5.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Garnett. Joakim Noah grabs the miss.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Dennis Johnson on the wing. In the corner, it's Hamilton. 5 on the clock. Back to Johnson. And beyond the arc. No good that time. Jazz trail by 4. Passes to Iverson. Back to Garnett. The kick out to Dumars. The offensive rebound outside Pierce. Dumars the pass to Iverson. Goes back up and stolen by Hamilton. Johnson right side. Rebound Utah. Garnett outside. Iverson passes to Mikan. Over Hamilton. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Mikan.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Johnson against Iverson. A baseline J. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Jazz trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Iverson against Johnson. Iverson kicks to Dumars. Over Hamilton. Dumars misses. Hamilton outside. Dennis Johnson on the wing. Pass to Noah. Jones with it. Back to Noah. Garnett with the block.
First half, 2 minutes.
It's Pierce on the wing. Shoots. Releases from the wing and drills it. Pierce has got 5. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court, but off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role. In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Dumar's the pass to Pierce. Here's Garnett. And it's all evened up. Garnett's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now here's Johnson. Russell trying to free himself up. Banked in off the glass.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Dumars. Now Iverson can't get it to fall. Johnson outside. Takes it from 10. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. Want to rise up and swat that one away.
So for the Suns, Butler, he's checked in for Noah. Red comes in for Jones. And it's Johnson in for Hamilton. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Utah.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Red's shot is right there.
He's a dynamic scorer, but Jimmy Butler showing the ability to make plays for others.
Lowry for 3, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns lead by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They led by 2 after the first. Well, for the Suns, Kenny, what was your impression?
There's been a ton of energy in this building tonight. And the way this one's going, they're going to need the energy down the stretch. It's a tight ball game, and their fans know how to give them a lift when they need it.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Kevin Garnett, what a contribution.
Yeah, there is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Russell is out there with Green. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Butler. And it's Houston at the shooting guard position. Butler on the wing. Russell kicks to Johnson. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Iverson, and it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
Johnson, a wide open look. No good off the back of the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Michael, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And it's Russell missing.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Here's Dumars. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dumars got his first 2 points.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
There's the pass to Butler. Excellent D there from Garnett.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Iverson outside. Inside. And Garnett misses. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Butler passes to Johnson. Here's Green. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Green's got 6 points.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Iverson passes to Mikan. Iverson kicks to Pierce. Garnett against Russell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's now 7 points for Paul Pierce.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler. Sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Iverson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Green with the block.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Johnson against Dumars. That shot misses.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Garnett with the block. Butler finds Johnson. Here's Houston from deep. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 1:11 left in the third quarter. The shot by Pierce will not go. Suns leading by 3. Outside Butler. Lays it up off the glass.
Often delivering as much punishment as he takes. Jimmy Butler with a nice finish through contact.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. Dumars kicks to Pierce. And it's off from three-point range. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Butler from down in the low post. It goes. Butler's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
The physical abilities of Jimmy Butler. Wow. Using his power and speed to make plays inside.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Dennis Johnson's checked in for the Suns. The Jazz making a switch here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
On the wing, Johnson. While recovering. And the shot is good from Johnson.
They're going to have a nice little run here.
Garnett against Green. Garnett the pass to Lowry. Can they get it? Gets the three-pointer to fall.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Brown. Oladipo is out there with Lowry. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Jones in at the 3. Outside, Jones. Back to Oladipo. Capella against Johnson. Here's Lowry. 6 to shoot. Noah with the block.
Nice job by Noah. Elevating for that block.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Lowry looking around. Passes it to Capella. Red with the steal. To the middle. Noah dishes to Butler. Over Oladipo. And it's Butler missing. Jazz trail by 6. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Oladipo misses. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
In the paint, Capella can be so aggressive. The foul isn't going to hold his shot back.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
He hits the second from the line.
You have to love the strong foundation Clint Capella gives his team. He's incredibly reliable in the paint on both ends of the floor.
Oladipo against Johnson. It's right outside. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet. And the Suns lead by 8.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Utah calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Jones checked in for Johnson. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder said to his team. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, you know what side he's on.
Thank you, David.
When you are Lowry's size, you need to have a strong floater, and that was a beauty he just put up.
Noah against Brown. Noah in the post. Some solid defense from Brown. Oladipo outside. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Oladipo against Johnson. Pass to Red. Butler with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. And Red gets it to go on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
A wide open look here for Oladipo. And the Jazz, another 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Butler against Brown. Butler passes to Red. Phoenix needs to get off the shot.
2 minutes.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And the Suns call time. They're leading by 6. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
So it's Phoenix now. Here's Johnson, and Magic Johnson with the slam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo! Woo!
Oh, Russell in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Iverson. They get the rebound. Mikan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
And really, nobody's had a bigger impact on the NBA than George Mikan. He continues to set the standard for post play. I mean, scoring, defending. Mike improves how an elite big man can change the game.
And so he hits both. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Iverson against Johnson. They kick it out to Green. Passes it to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Houston. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Houston's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Suns.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game
for Butler.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Here's Houston.
yaddy, body yaddy yaddy. Yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy feet, little waist. Body crazy curvy wavy feet, whoa, little waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy.
They say that my flow too much and I got them racks in my pants and on my walk. My brody don't go too much and he won't make with that, so you better not talk. We play with the too much, thank God he ain't find me the music. I feel like a star, they calling me on too much, cause I leveled up a brand new and I feel like a boss. I'm finally a boss, do it alone so there's no one to cross. Young and was hungry and scared of the dog. Daddy he gone cause he real like a boss. I spend it all cause I
with you guys. I always love the My Team qualifying days, and here we are, the last qualifying day for players to get into the tournament. But this year, there's a special twist. You can actually qualify on both gens, and the reigning champion, Ty Debo.
And now, the last resort, Brooklyn Nets. Man in the middle, 17, number 21, Sison Portin. At forward, 6'5", number 9, Deacon Arcel. At guard, 6'6", number 15, Vince Carter. Starting at guard, 6'5", 13, James Portin. At forward.
And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Thursday, they'll host the Boston Celtics. And then on Saturday, they'll start out on the road to play the Bucks in Milwaukee. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Chamberlain. Now George. Let's go with a three. Knocks it down from distance.
Confident shot by George off the hot pass. Doesn't waste time thinking about his selection.
Harden, the pass to Carter. Now here's Whiteside. Back to Carter. Takes it inside. And the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Kidd. Knocked away. Oh, stolen by Harden. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. We played just over a minute here in the first. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
DeRozan outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Chamberlain. Inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. James Harden picks one up. Harper, he's checked in for Harden. And here are the Nets now. 4-point game. Carter from outside. Knocks down the long J. Carter's got his second basket on the night.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Kidd. Back to George. The baseline J. That one a little long. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And here's Carter. Over to Rosen. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
George can make the tough passes. He can also make the easy ones, too. No way he was going to miss the wide-open man on that one.
Here's Carter. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Offensive board. Here's Whiteside. And it's rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. 4 on the clock. Second chance shot. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Brooklyn ball.
Here's Carter.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
First quarter.
Pass to George. And again, it's Golden State.
And that's just pure from George. Nice job measuring the defense and taking the mid-range J.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Drummond is checked in for Brooklyn. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Kidd. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's DeRozan. It's tipped. Here's Harper, down low. That's tipped. DeRozan right side. And a two-handed jam.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Carter against DeRozan. Carter inside. And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan touched it last.
Coming up on the floor for your Knicks, John Starks.
58 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Malone. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in the offense.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Drummond on the double team. Here's George. And there's another one for the Warriors.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Starks. Pass to Van Arsdale. And a miss there on the triple. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter here. Driving in, Kidd. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to go on Andre Drummond.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Bob McAdoo. At the line with 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Here Starks. Misses the three. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back with you shortly. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
On the floor for the Warriors. The Warriors leading. To the inside. Pass to Kidd. Wing shot on the way. And they get it back. Kicks it to DeRozan. And another shot. Driving inside. And the layup is up and in.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Malone. Here's Starks. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Out of bounds, it'll be Warriors ball. And Chris, during your career, you were one of the game's best on the boards. Talk about traits needed to rebound at a high level.
I mean, first thing people talk about is size, but look at Russell Westbrook. I mean, he has the instincts, the toughness that you want to. Any great rebounder, you have to share those traits.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Harden from outside, and the Nets miss again.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Kidd. And the Warriors get it back. Pass to Stoudemire. Oh, Drummond with a block.
An intimidating big man with physical tools that are hard to come by. Drummond loves to see shots away.
Here's Starks. George defending. And Drummond with the jam.
Man, the mobility of Drummond is important to his team. When the ball is lobbed his way, it's game over for the defense.
There's the block. Harden from outside. The shot comes out, so Golden State will take it the other way. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Here's Kidd. And the Warriors miss again. The Nets have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Harden misses.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, stolen by Harden. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Drummond. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to George. There's the three. The offensive rebound. And that one's good. He has 6.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Drummond with the ball. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of this game. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to DeRozan from 20 feet. And he connects with a jumper. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
So the Nets making a switch here. Carter's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Johnson, he's checked in for DeRozan. A minute 15 left to play in the half. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Harden. And the Nets miss again.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
George's shot is off.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Here's Carter. And he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And the Warriors shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Pass to Stoudemire. Here's Kidd. Out of bounds. It'll be the Nets ball. So both teams changing it up here.
For the Warriors.
And the Nets shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Here's Van Arsdale. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Harden. And the Nets miss again.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. He's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Coming up on the floor for your Knicks, Hassan Whiteside.
Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Kidd. Pass to Chamberlain. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
But because of Whiteside's instincts and awareness, he can pretty much block anything in his proximity.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead by 11. Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
They were getting after it on the glass. Like, wow, they got a nice edge in that one. They won the hard and hustle battle in that first half. Now we'll see if they can keep that going.
Kenny.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 11. Pass to Malone. Outside Harden. Three-pointer. Harden missing again.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And for the Warriors, Carter inside. Blocked. They recover it. Whiteside.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Pass to Carter. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Carter's got 9.
They needed that. They were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
Harden against DeRozan. Shoots over Harden, and it's DeRozan missing. For Brooklyn, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Van Arsdale. No good, off the front rim.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. To the middle. Harden comes to help. Pass to Kidd. Clock is at 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
This isn't like him. And he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's George. Sinks it from distance. He's got 10.
Over his career, George has put up great numbers from deep. The ultimate 3-and-D player.
Now Harden. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Looking to get back on track. And it's good on the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
DeRozan up top. Pass to Chamberlain. There's the double team with Whiteside. DeRozan for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And the Nets call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Bang, your Brooklyn Nets.
Jackson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Warriors also with a sub. Ball's checked in. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Carter, the pass to Harden.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Pass to Van Arsdale. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it, and as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. Johnson, he's checked in for the Warriors.
For the Warriors, Kevin Johnson.
Carter from outside. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Johnson. Ball against Carter. Back to Ball. Launches it. Rebound Brooklyn.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And B.A., that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
Amongst the best hitting the offensive glass, Whiteside can pile up those second chance points.
Outside Johnson. Pass to George. And George with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Harden's got space. It's not going to go for him. The Warriors go the other way with it. Now Johnson. Here's Chamberlain. He's got 6. Johnson inside. Carter's there. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His quiet, easygoing nature, that's what Ball brings. That's what makes him so likable. He's someone his team loves to play for and generally respect.
The first one falls. So Ball nails both of them. 23 seconds left in the third. And here's Harden. Pass to Carter. Takes the 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, it's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ending the quarter up 10. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. We'll be right back after this word. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got James Harden. Andre Drummond is out there with Jackson, and it's Carter in at the shooting guard. So that's the Nets 5. Right wing. Here's Chamberlain. Drummond defending. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Harden. This one for 3. And it's Van Arsdale missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Ball gets it to go.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
3-pointer Harden. Warriors with the rebound. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Lanier. Outside Johnson. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Soft touch off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 15.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Steve Nash said to the team. He was trying to ignite some fire, saying, "Where's the fight, you guys? You know we can compete with this team, but we're letting them run all over us. We've got to level up the aggressiveness." Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
And they're going to have to pay closer attention to him beyond the arc. I mean, he's got 2 threes in his half, a total of 3 overall.
He's got a piece of it. Here's Van Arsdale. Pass to Carter. Can't get it to fall.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And an emphatic jam on the lob. Great game for him. Double. Pass to Chambers.
They get this rebound, but they haven't been able to keep up on the boards. They're lucky the game is as close as it is. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Lanier. Drummond defending. Here's Kidd. Pass to Chamberlain. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside Harden. Looking to get it going. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Quick and strong and determined. Harden has it all when it comes to scoring in the paint.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're in front by 12. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And you have to give him credit. I mean, his shooting is really what put them over the top. I mean, his percentage from the field was just rock solid. I mean, just reliable, consistent, steady. Man, he gave them a safety net on every possession out there.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Pass to Carter. From deep. Harden can't hit. The Warriors have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Yeah, D like that isn't going to get you back in the game. You have to stay connected to these shooters.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Kidd, defended by Harden. Pass to George, lets it fly. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now. 1:09 left in the final quarter.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to
here tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they wanted.
Offensive rebound. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
DeRozan outside. So Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready, and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for joining us. So long, everybody.
tournament.
We've been catching up with most of all the qualifiers, and the thing that comes to mind is there's not only pro players that are competing, but people new to my team as well. Do you think there's an added layer of pressure for the new players coming in and seeing some of these veteran players that they might go up against in the tournament?
Definitely, Chris, but at the same time, I think the My Team tournament is a great chance to create new stars. One person I'm looking at specifically is I'm Just Isaac, who finished in 5th place in game day number 3. So
Coming right up, the Celtics taking on the Rockets. For the Celtics, they start their season off in front of a raucous home crowd. They are amped up and ready to tip things off right. Rockets, Celtics, coming. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember now, but Joel Embiid did miss his first 2 seasons due to injuries. He said it was rough.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip in Brooklyn where they'll take on the Nets. Then on Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit. They'll take on the Pistons.
And for that game against Indiana, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. We've got West. Duncan is out there with Worthy. Then there's Embiid, and it's Maravich in at the 2. And for the Celtics, Havlicek is out there with Robertson. Then it's Malone. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center, filling out the middle. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Havlicek. Rockets with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Nice ball movement by Boston. Wilkins passes to Malone. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Wilkins. It's good from long range. And for those teams that suffered a harsh ending to last season, Greg, what are they feeling here on opening night?
I mean, motivated. You think about that kind of thing all summer, and the chance for retribution starts now. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Outside, Maravich. Duncan trying to break loose. No good from Maravich.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he drops it in from the low post.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Embiid kicks to Maravich. Will it go? Rebounded by Malone. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Wilkins. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Malone misses.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Maravich missing again.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Passes it to Robertson. To the inside, Malone. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
And just the ultimate in the pick and roll is Malone. He just excels with that hard dive to the right spot there after setting that screen.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And let's see the stat sheet here on Joel Embiid. Great showing for him last season. 6th in scoring, 9th in rebounding, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Robertson with it, guarded now by Duncan. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject shots. Does a great job of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing.
Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. It's stolen by Wilkins. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And John Havlicek the bucket on the assist by Wilkins.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Rockets trail by 14. Maravich the pass to Worthy. Outside Maravich. 58 seconds left here in the first quarter.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Rockets have gone a paltry 0 of 6 from the field here in what's been a very difficult start for them.
That makes him 0 for this quarter, and that has not helped their cause.
Wilkins against Maravich. Fires, high post, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
West against Robertson. He feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. Sinks that one from the post.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We've got more NBA. And staying hungry, Joel Embiid continuing to improve every season.
Coming into this year, I just wanted to, take advantage of, every single day. Just making sure.
Well, he's already made huge strides in his conditioning, and it shows.
Not satisfied yet to win that MVP trophy, but he is more than capable.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
I'll tell you one thing. They've cashed in on a lot of second-chance opportunities here in the first half.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Duncan. Worthy out there with Chris Bosh. And it's Marbury in at the point.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. Just does so many things well for his team.
John Stockton, he's checked in for Boston. And a change for the Rockets. Sloan's checked in. Both free throws good from Wilkins. Rockets trail by 13. Here's Marbury. And the pass to Sloan. Over Wilkins. Sloan's shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season Injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Duncan dishes to Sloan. Pass to Marbury. Pass to Sloan. Just 4 to shoot. Westfall. Good on the triple.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Stockton outside. Over Bosch. Stockton, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Marbury passes to Sloan. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Celtics leading by 12. And Oscar Robertson, the bucket on the assist by Malone. Robertson's got his second bucket.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Pass to Duncan. Here's Marbury. Drains it from beyond the arc. Marbury's got a pair of triples in the second now for Houston.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Stockton passes to Robertson. Outside for Stockton. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Duncan kicks to Sloan. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Havlicek, he's checked in for Stockton. The Rockets making a switch here. Clock at 6. West passes to Duncan. Sloan. And he overshot that one, missing.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Houston making a switch here. Worthy's checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
It's tipped and stolen by Worthy. Down low, Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Here's Wilkins. Hits the three-point bomb. Wilkins has got 13 points.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Here's Westphal.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Foul. First team foul. Substitution for the Rockets, Pete Maravich.
16 seconds left now here in the second. West passes to Embiid. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Wilkins. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Three-pointer by Embiid. The shot missing. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Out in front of the half is Boston. They are dominating the scoring, leading by 19. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
The work they put in on the glass has been the difference maker. Truly an all-hands-on-deck attack. Give them credit for being the more aggressive team. Rebounding is one of the stats that sometimes gets...
Well, we've got...
And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Pass to Maravich. Here's Duncan. And no good, trying to use the glass. Here's Wilkins. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find them.
Here's West. Here's Duncan. Here's Maravich. Hits a three-pointer.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Havlicek to the wing, right side. And he lobs it up top. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
Here's Duncan. After the basket by Boston. Clock at 4. West misses. Here's Wilkins. Pass to Robertson. There's the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
Boston foul. Karl Malone. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Here's Maravich.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
No good on the triple. Pass to Wilkins, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Rockets ball.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Worthy. Here's West. Six to shoot. Fires the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
And this is where the nickname comes from, Mr. Outside. West can kill you from distance.
Pass to Robertson. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Got a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Havlicek. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Rockets making a change here.
Paul Westphal.
Houston has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Here's West. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Out to the wing. Here's Malone. And it's blocked by Embiid.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Here's Worthy. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And the Rockets with possession here. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. To the wing on the left. Here's Robertson. Shot clock at 6, and the shot goes.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's West. Pass to Duncan. With a 9-footer. Misses off the right iron.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's Robertson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Robertson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
One of the all-time greats and most versatile scorers ever. Oscar Robertson, showing you how easy it is for him to get to the line.
Oscar Robertson at the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. Both shots good from the strike.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Westphal. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Outside Richardson. Over to the left wing. Here's Stockton. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And he lobs it up. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And you asked Joel Embiid. He's not satisfied with the way he's playing recently.
I think I need to, be more aggressive. Just look to impose myself, just look to dominate. I guess I need to go back to having fun and just dominate. And
I guess the process continues, Grant.
And with big men, it's got to be a team effort. You got to feed him the rock, BA, inside and help him get it going.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Down low. Oh, stolen by Richardson. To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Boston.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
As a player, Clark, it must be hard to keep your emotions in check on opening night.
Yeah, more of a relief than anything else, BA, especially after you've been around for a couple of years. I only played the equivalent of 5 years, so I only had a handful of opening nights, but always special. And even as a broadcaster, I think it's exciting to see the start of a new season because that hope that everybody has is palpable.
Here's Marbury. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Bosch. No good from outside. The Celtics with the lead. On the wing, Richardson. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Maravich. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Maravich. 4-3. Knocks down the triple. 6 points for him.
3 points.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pass to Brown. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
From 20 feet. Here's Bosch. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
Chris Bosch offers a versatility that you got to love. I mean, a terrific big man who can sink it from deep and also does solid work on defense and can post you up as well.
knocks down the first one. Good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Throws it up high.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Maravich, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Worthy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. There's a minute 54 left in the first half of basketball. Wilkins can't hit. Here's Maravich. The rebound, Celtics.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And the shot's good. And the Celtics lead by 7.
A player with his mix of size and speed is definitely rare.
Here's Worthy. Inside. Maravich with the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Havlicek. From deep. Wilkins can't hit. For Houston, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Here's Maravich. It's deflected.
The massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, John Havlicek. At the line for 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Rockets making a change here. He's perfect from the line this time.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Here's West. From deep. Kept alive. Embiid gets the bucket.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
Here's Robertson. And he banks in the layup. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's West. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. They went into the half with a 7-point lead after executing well in the second quarter. Taking a look at the Celtics, Shaq, what do you think?
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense, the ball movement.
you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Robertson. Here's Havlicek. Here's the three. Buries it from three. 7 points in the game. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation.
And for the Rockets, here's Robertson, and there's the rejection. To the left wing, West. And too long on the shot. So it's Boston now. Pass to Robertson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Worthy. Clock at 6. The baseline J. Duncan, no good. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Havlicek. To the middle. Here's Malone. Tipped. Here's West. Deflected.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Here's Havlicek. Here's Malone. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
He drops it from range.
One of the game's great showmen, Pistol Pete, entertaining the crowd with that in-the-gym ring.
Here's Robertson. And it's blocked by Embiid. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And Boston calls time here.
Timeout, Celtics. Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Robertson. Give him 8 points now. And that one drops. 10 points for him.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Out left to the wing. There's the triple. The rebound by Doherty.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Houston has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Here's Marbury. That shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. Outside, Brown. Misses in close. The Rockets have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Embiid showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
We talk about Embiid's surge in production, but it doesn't end there. He said, I want to push my teammates to be better and lead by example.
And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched him last.
Substitution, Paul Westphal.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Boston, no good that time either. The Rockets have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And many great players eventually realize that we is greater than me.
Yeah, Embiid's main point to this team is play the right way, because that's what you can control. He is intelligent, vocal, and selfless. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Westphal. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. Rebound Boston.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Now here's Richardson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
We all know Richardson can really throw it down. Got to keep him away from the basket, or you're going to pay the posterizing price.
From 17, Embiid controls the rebound and the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
And here's Brown for 3. He got it up. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Boston closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Pass to Worthy. Into the lane. Here's West, and there's the lob.
DeAndre Jordan.
The Celtics with the lead, and for Houston. Inside, here's Abdul-Jabbar. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical. Length, size, touch. Unguardable inside.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Westphal. Here's Bosch. No luck on that one. And Boston going the other way now. Here's Malone. And it's blocked. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jordan. And the layup is good off the glass. Jordan's got 4 points this quarter.
Offense in the paint is what his coaching staff is looking for from Jordan.
Abdul-Jabbar. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
It also seems like they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially offensively.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
From our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Stephen Silas as he talked with the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Robertson. The 3-ball. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Whoa. That man is laser focused focus. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You know, Westfall is a do-it-all kind of player. Superb at putting the ball in the basket, either off the dribble, catch and shoot. And not bad on defense either.
Paul Westfall, 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Here's Robertson. With the teardrop. Oh, stolen by Embiid. Pass to Westfall. The 3 is up. Drains the triple.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Havlicek. Here's Robertson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
And with so much player movement nowadays, Clark, a lot of small market teams nervous about attracting and retaining the stars.
You know, B, I played for a small market team, the Indiana Pacers, in the early 80s when I played the short time I did in the NBA, and that's always a challenge to be able to keep your star players in your market because there is more attractive real estate out there when you think about other cities in the league, and players do have a desire sometimes to be in larger markets where the lights are bigger and brighter and there are more people. And I don't know if there's anything the league can really do to keep players from desiring to move on occasion.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Pass to Malone. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Boy, Malone has a deadly jump shot, especially from the mid-range. Doesn't get any better watching him knock that down.
Now here's Embiid. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
1:44 left to play in the 4th. Pass to Malone. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Duncan. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
For Houston, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's West. No good off the back of the rim. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Oh, nice shot by Havlicek.
Well, with a comeback out of range, you can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Celtics.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
If it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
It's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Good. And the Celtics lead by 16.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Maravich with the bucket.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Stockton. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy.
Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, is deadly. Half full or half empty. Half half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, is deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, is deadly. What the f*** they started? This ain't your average artist. Yeah, I grew up on Heartless, but I ain't never been half-hearted. It don't depend who's asking, suck what, it couldn't be me you're speaking to. These man didn't believe in you, now they wanna chill with you. This comes to me naturally, this ain't no gimmick or acting. Me, that's like then walk off casually. Try know that I'm active. Try me cause I'm match fit. TB still gang haters see me and get some family. The fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it.
I would like to rematch Jomar. Last year I was up 13 in the third quarter. He came back and won. He had the dog mentality.
The traffic in New York City making its way back and with...
Thank you very much.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. So with Wall on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Ewing is out there with Hill. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Archibald in at the one spot. And looking at the Nets, they've got Whiteside. Harden out there with Carter. Then it's Malone. And it's Van Arsdale in at the three spot. A shot by McGrady, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Carter kicks to Harden. Got a piece of it to the right side. Here's Van Arsdale. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hill. Nice D from Malone.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Archibald. Fires for three.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud.
There's the buzzer, and not much scoring at all through the first quarter of play. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Well, they're playing aggressive, unselfish basketball, exactly what their coach wants.
So with Wall on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. Hill is out there with Ewing. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Robinson. And it's Archibald in at the point guard position. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. John Wall checked in for Milwaukee. And the last few possessions, both teams looking pretty out of sync offensively.
Yeah, the rhythm isn't there right now. It's a bit of a drought.
Down low. Robinson misses. For the Nets, they come into this one following a loss to the Wizards. Carter inside the three-point line. And here's Harden for three. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. A few unsuccessful trips in a row, and we're still not enough. Outside, Wall. High, arcing shot. Count the basket. Wall's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bucks. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Mike. Stout effort defensively in the first half. What did you do to limit them?
I just think our activity on the ball, we got to try and keep it in front of us. Our bigs did a good job, I think, being big in the paint, making things tough there. We got to finish it with the board.
Yep, rebounds and possessions, Coach. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
Well, as well as they perform offensively, I'm surprised that they haven't opened up a significant lead. I mean, the passing shots, they're shooting well, they're making good decisions, but they haven't opened up the game yet. That could be difficult.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now here's Harden, our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Nets. Harden out there with Carter. And it's Malone. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Van Arsdale in at small forward. To the inside. Here's Ewing. Second chance shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Moses Malone.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Ewing.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
And here's Starks. Going inside. That's tipped. Here's Archibald, and Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's swatted.
Here's Harper, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Bucks ahead, up by 4. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Stop. Let's play out of motion. Let's run them. Let's play at our pace. Let's go. Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Ewing sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Hill. Robinson is out there with Tracy McGrady, and it's Archibald in at the point. Outside Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Offline with the baseline jumper. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Help!
huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Robinson on the wing. Over Drummond. Here's Issel. It's in!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Timeout called the Nets. They're behind by 4. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Here's Van Arsdale. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Nice awareness from Whiteside there, understanding where his teammates were on that possession.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Timeout called the Nets. They're trailing by 4. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
It's good!
That's where height really does help. Sees over the top of the defense and can deliver.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Carter with the 3. That shot, no good. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did.
And tonight, 2 veteran teams, Graham. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you've got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. Here's McGrady. He's checked by Carter. McGrady, good.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a... A level of intensity right out of the gates.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Van Arsdale. Beyond the arc. Carter can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Archibald. 5 on the clock. And a missed layup.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Bucks on top, up 3. Let's take a quick... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Harden, the pass to Drummond. To the middle is Malone. Rebound, Milwaukee. And for the Bucks, to the inside, Robinson. Good work there as it goes. Robinson's got his first 2 points.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Outside Harden. Carter on the wing. Let's go with a 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Carter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Beal outside. Over Carter. Here's Robinson. Up and in on the layup.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Harden from outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Here's Archibald. Yep, that one's good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And so that brings the first half to a close. The Bucks on top, up 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. Well, for the Bucks, Kenny, what you...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Harden against Robinson. Carter on the wing. Releases. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Carter's got 5 points.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
And for Milwaukee. Outside Robinson. Pass to Archibald. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And Ewing gets it to go.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Brooklyn trailing. Up top Carter. Robinson defending. Robinson against Carter. Pass to Harden. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Milwaukee leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And there. And now let's take a listen in on head coach Mike Budenholzer. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Outside Wall. Pass to McGrady. Here's Donaldson. 6 to shoot. To the left wing. Fires from deep. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They trail by 6. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Pass to Jackson. The three. No luck on that one. Milwaukee goes the other way with it, and they go to the intentional foul.
His first foul. First team foul. Bucks substitution.
And the Bucks with the possession here. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second. At the line from Milwaukee, Tracy McGrady. At the line with 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
Outside wall. And so it's Milwaukee with the W. Boy, a nice win on the road.